Hello YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you how to do a Brenna and then you're going to put a Lego in your hair. After you do that, you're going to get another hairband. Today was crazy hair day at my school. Oh, and I'm in 5th grade. 4th. Whatever. I'm posting this on YouTube, you know. Bye. Okay, I ended it. Just kidding.
Okay, why am I like scared? Hi, my name is Sadie Crowell. I'm 20 years old and this is the story of my life so far. Growing up, I loved being in front of the camera or behind it. Go.
Take a video. Do a video of me, Mama. Oh, look, when those came here, I had a big shiny nose.
I don't really remember loving videos being that young, but looking back at things that were filmed, I'm like, okay, clearly I loved it. I feel like that's the most cliche thing to say. Like since a young age, I was singing. But no, I really was. I was probably annoying the shit out of my parents too.
Go, yellow Power Ranger.
Okay, anything else?
No. Just go, yellow.
Is that it?
No. Take me away. Then up on the floor. I'm Tori. This is Sadie. Texas Cactus. Please say your team. Needs a little practice. Sit I'm in the high chair. Feet on Mrs. Spoon. We can be your team any afternoon.
I think I made my first YouTube video when I was like 10 years old, actually. Shout out my mom for editing the whole thing. Me and my friend Kendall did like a 10 top things to do when you're bored, when that was a trend.
Hi, my name's Sadie, and this is my assistant, Kendall. Hi! And these are 10 top things to do when we're bored.
I had like the most perfect childhood I could ask for.
One, two, 3, 4.
I grew up with 2 brothers. I had amazing parents, still do. They're alive. That sounded like they weren't. I have a great family.
Well, it's gold and green kerosene, far beyond the glow of city lights. You can feel it in the air.
Grew up in a neighborhood full of awesome neighbors. We were all like a family. It was literally like a movie, is how I would describe it. I got so lucky.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let me see the record.
No pushing, Wyatt. No pushing.
I was kind of a sensitive kid, which I feel like people wouldn't expect, but definitely younger me was what I would now say kind of a little bitch. My feelings could get hurt easily. I was dramatic, probably, still am. I loved acting, watching shows on TV. I always wanted to be like one of those actresses, the Nickelodeon, Disney, all that stuff. When you get the fake phone calls from the people on the radio, sign your kid up, I'd be like, Mom, please do it. I did like little plays and stuff, always just into that scene.
Asking God if he could play it again.
I would say going into like middle school, I definitely cut that out because I was like, that's not cool. Mom was like, do you want to do chorus? I was like, no, Mom, the cool kids don't do chorus. Like, what are you talking about?
Until the sun goes down on you and
I was always recording though. I always liked to video and I was definitely outgoing, I would say. I just didn't really care what anyone thought. I was just like funny. Maybe I wasn't funny to other people, but I was funny to myself.
Angie's coming! They turned it 5 and I was like, turn it more. And so yeah, it is working.
my True Grit shoes. The like real big one.
It's my gift.
So I'm just gonna put it in my room and keep it. But it's really so cool. But I always hated school so much. I just wasn't a fan. I never wanted to go.
You thought school, I ain't coming to you.
2 teachers that taught me in 8th grade could stand by saying, oh, she was not a brat, but I just hated it there. Like I would go in, sometimes I'd have a fucking blanket wrapped around me, put my head down on the table. I was like, this is stupid. There's no reason for it. I, in 8th grade, was like, I'm not going to college. Don't want to do that. If I don't like school this much, why would I want to go to college? Deep down though, I knew I wanted to do something to be like, not famous, but just something in the eyes of others online or on TV. I came across Jay Alvarez.
When I think about you, my feelings can't explain why after all this time you stay on my mind.
And I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. I feel like it used to be a lot harder to gain a following. No one was really doing that growing up. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do acting and hopefully land like an acting gig. And then people will know who I am from that. And then I'll start up a YouTube and they'll just go to that and then I won't have to act anymore. I went to an acting coach and it was like a one-on-one session. She was like, all right, I think we're gonna have you in the group class now. I told my mom, I was like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Like I don't wanna be in the group class. Because I was like scared. All right, I'm not doing acting. I guess I just gotta run with the, hopefully be a YouTuber. I never told people that, but I knew in my head, like that's what I'm gonna do maybe. So I made a separate Snapchat account and it was called Sadie's Vlogs. I would vlog me running around my neighborhood on the trampoline. It was actually kind of creative. I remember me and my neighbors, we used to walk to McDonald's from my house all the time. I would vlog us doing that.
Just bikes all the way, McDonald's.
The videos I can find are genuinely hilarious.
Turn the TV back on. Cooper, Sadie, you think it's funny? You hear me?
I think this is what led to, I started making videos of Cooper, my little brother. Cooper has always been the funniest person ever, still is. I think it was him and Reese Cup.
We are back with another video.
I would video them. We had this creek at our house. We started them like a YouTube channel and I was thinking, okay, maybe I can get them doing a YouTube channel and then I can get something off of that. Because the whole thing was, I was terrified to put videos on the internet. Everyone's gonna make fun of me. I kind of didn't care, but then a part of me did.
Hey guys, we're going to pick out our Christmas tree. Reese Cup, shut the hell up and test it.
Who cares? This is
I think I made videos with Cooper for a while and then I went into high school. And so when I went into high school, I was only 13. I was young. I just had one of those birthdays where it was like I was always younger than everyone else in my class. You know, middle school to high school, obviously now at the age I'm at, I'm like, that was like a glimpse of life. But when you're in that age period, that's all of your life. Like you don't see past that. Freshman year, I had some pretty normal teenager high school drama things happened. I had lost like a friendship. Me and my brother were super close in age. We didn't get along. And you know, you're going into high school, like it's cliquey and you can easily feel left out. And then you can also feel like just a loner or a loser. Oh. And I just remember like I would go to school and I would come home and I would just cry. Looking back now, I had no idea that that was just a small little bubble of life that I was in, but when you're in it, you don't realize that there's like life beyond all of that. And I was really, really sad and really lonely. Oh, it like makes me sad for my parents because I just know I was so mean to them. I begged them to do online school. I always told them I was gonna run away from home, and insecurities I had about myself led to me just like hating myself. I also hated everyone else around me because I just felt like I didn't fit in anywhere. And I really got to like a really bad place in my head. Phones, obviously now social media is so much bigger than it was when I was 14 years old. So I can't imagine kids now. But I remember I would go on my phone and I would see the parties being thrown or just certain groups of girls hanging out, and I was just like, I just don't fit in. And then I felt like the people in my life closest to me that did love me, that I was just this negative ball of energy around them, and I just felt so bad. It's so sad to talk about because I was so young, but your mind at that age is so not developed yet, and I just thought it was like the end of the world. And I just like didn't want to be alive anymore.
If you could do it all again, a little fairy dust, 1,000 tiny birds singing. If you must, you must.
And I saw this video the other day, and it was,
Please let me know
it was talking about,
when you've had enough of the white light.
It was talking about how suicide in kids 10 to 14 is the second leading cause
If you
of
could
death.
do it all again, you don't know how much.
So, me being 20 now and looking back and thinking, knowing that that was a thought in my head a lot, it was just so like straight to the heart for me to hear.
If you could do it all again,
The one thing I just want people to know that watch me, maybe they're not 10 to 14, but wherever you are in life, that is never the answer, ever, and it's not going to help anything. I don't really talk about it now because it seems so dramatic to me that that was even a thought in my head, because I really had a beautiful life. I just felt so alone and so depressed, and I just thought there was no way out of that feeling. If this is how I'm gonna feel forever, I cannot do it. And I just wanna tell people, like, it gets better. It really does, and that is never, never, never the answer. And stop going on social media and looking at everyone else's life and thinking that yours will never be that, or their life is so much better, because it's not all it looks like. All these videos, all these pictures, everything you're seeing, people in music, people in entertainment, online and TV, singers you adore, actors you adore, someone down the street at a coffee shop that goes out every weekend that you see on Instagram, that they have the best life ever and you wish that was yours. These are not, it's fake. It's not real. Everyone is dealing with their own shit, and no one's life is perfect. You are not alone. You are never alone in those feelings.
it's a bloody racket. It's a dawn call. Please let me know when you've had enough.
Hey guys,
It's the last chance. Okay, corral.
yeah, I remember when I felt that way. The biggest thing I thought about was how it would have affected the people around me if I had done anything. And I just remember like thinking of my mom and just how awesome of a mom she is.
Today,
Peace out.
Spin around. Good spin. You gonna sing too? I can't see you over there.
When I really thought about that, I was like, there is people that love me so much, and even if you feel like there's not, I love you, God loves you, there is people that will love you and care about you. Life is so beautiful, and kids that are in the position that I was at that age, it all gets better, and I promise you, there's so much more that you're gonna see and experience. I do just want to thank some people that didn't realize how big of an impact they had, but they definitely did. My mom, my dad, Cooper, my little brother, I swear, saved my fucking life. Like, he was my best friend. Ugh. Cooper's the best. Marta, who took me to school every day, would let me sit in her car all day if I wanted and skip school and wouldn't tell my parents. Two more of my neighbors. Bella, Destin, the biggest motivator. I couldn't thank you enough for just hanging out with me and being my friend through all my weird shit I went through. McKinley was always just a friend there for me. This is really random, but Sean Craig, Paulo, Connor Bishop, Miss Mary Carnudo.
great students. Now, the SAT is your... I want you to think about the questions on the board, please.
Some of these people are probably gonna be like, what? But seriously, people that don't think that they're making a difference are making the biggest difference. Anyways though, after that depression spell, I made a YouTube channel, fake name Meadow Grace, I think, and I started vlogging.
Hey guys, yesterday I vlogged a little bit.
Alright, so now we're just eating, still watching, or if anyone watched in the first place.
When the modern thrift is all I have.
Good morning, fuckers. Here my
You can
vlog is.
put my head aside.
I don't think a ton of them went up because I was just scared people would find it.
Hey guys, what's up?
We need to get moving. I have things to do today.
I'm trying.
Stop, Sadie, stop. What's your direction?
One day, my older brother came home from school. He was like, hey, I'm just gonna let you know, these girls were watching your videos today and they know you have a channel. And I was like, I deleted everything that day. I was like, hell no, can't deal with that. Wound up like failing all of my classes. I think I had like 0.1s in a few of them. It was like, I'm either not gonna graduate high school or I go back. So I went back to school and I kind of went in with like a better mindset. People can make fun of me, I don't care. It was still hard. I still remember like eating lunch in the bathroom and shit. High school sucks, it can suck. Looking back now, I'm actually kind of like, damn, I low-key miss it. But just know if you hate it, it's okay. You're gonna get past it, I promise you. I was back in school and I kind of started hanging out with kids I always wanted to hang out with and always thought that they were so cool. And I remember a few of them were like, hey, that YouTube channel, the videos were actually funny. We thought they were funny, you should do it again. Could have been a setup. It wasn't though, they actually did think that. I had a nannying job. I was driving to go babysit them after school one day and I was like, what is my biggest regret gonna be after high school? 5 years time, what would I say? Like, damn, I wish I did that. Making YouTube videos. Like, I'm gonna regret not trying it. So from that day, I was vlogging all the time.
Hey guys,
What is your job? I am a real estate agent.
for cutout cookies, if I'm doing Vlogmas, I have to vlog every day until Christmas.
Thrift is all I have.
started being like, this is dope, like cool people to me. And even if people shit on you, tell them to go
Hey Dana.
I texted this kid that went to my school. His name was Jake. He also like did YouTube and knew things about it. I was just like, do you by chance know anything about this camera? Because I'm thinking about asking for it for Christmas. He responded and he was like, don't buy it because I already got it for you.
Hello, my name is Jake and I surprised 4 deserving people with very good Christmas gifts this year and I hope you enjoy.
We want to give you $1,000 Home Depot gift cards.
I'm not
from Home Depot.
No, Jake, I'm not taking that. You deserve it. You deserve it.
I'm gonna walk out of this room. You front row tickets to Post Malone.
You're lying.
No, you got 2 tickets. You got 2 front row tickets.
Now this next gift is for this girl named Sadie Crowell. I think Sadie was probably one of the most ambitious people I've ever met. She said she was going to do something and she did it, and I'm so proud of her for that, and that is doing YouTube. So instead of seeing her shoot on her old iPhone, I got her this brand new G7X Mark III camera.
Okay, so she already ruined the surprise, by the way. She texted me, she's like, what's the best camera?
No, I literally said, is a Canon
G7X
a good camera?
Yeah,
Jake.
it's a real camera.
Why? Why are you
because,
doing that?
Okay, because I can see that you're kind of like me, and as in like you're not passionate about school, but you are about working for yourself, and I admire that.
Well, I was so nervous about doing a YouTube channel, and Jake was like, who gives a shit, do it.
Like,
are you sure? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You're the sweetest person ever.
I try.
We're not even like that close.
No, we're not like good friends at all. We've been acquaintances for the longest
I was
time.
at your house in like 8th grade, I feel like.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, remember that?
He's awesome.
I remember just being like, all right, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep doing this. And so I kept on with the videos. My friend Bella, I told her my goal is to try and hit 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, August 21st. I had like 200 at the time maybe, and she was like, damn, that's gonna be hard, but like, I think you could do it. You should screen record your videos and put it on that new app TikTok to promote them. Like you could promote them on TikTok. And I was like, okay, that's kind of smart. I started uploading them on TikTok. Nothing really happened. I was like, okay. One morning I was at McKinley's house and I had spent the night. This sounds so crazy, but in my dream that night, I was getting a bunch of subscribers. And I remember waking up and I looked over at my phone and I had seen like 4 notifications of people subscribing. I click on it and I had 900 subscribers.
Hey, good morning guys. I'm promoting my YouTube on TikTok. Last night I got like over 500 subs.
So I go on TikTok. And I'm waking up McKinley, I'm like, dude, my YouTube channel blew up overnight, like this is crazy. And at the time, none of that was happening. It was very new. This was, I think, 2020. I went home and the videos on TikTok, they kept on working. I'd upload a new YouTube video, promote it on TikTok, and like 10,000 more people would go subscribe.
Oh my God, my mom's flirting with old men. Mom, we talked about this.
When you buy Leap Lips,
It lasts longer, right?
absolutely.
You're the best.
It's like I got brand new eyes and I can finally see what it's always been right there in front of me. And with these brand new eyes, I'll take in everything and I will finally see me.
Thank you so much.
One video on TikTok of my mom and I got 10 million views, which is like normal nowadays. You hear someone say I had a video get 10 million views and you're like, hasn't everyone? I gained like 400,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel in the span of like a month. It went from 0 to a lot really fast. I was 16 and I put so much pressure on myself. I'm like, this is it. Like, this is my career right here. I gotta fly with this opportunity or else it's not gonna work. But everything I dreamt of is all happening. I had kind of started making new friendships. I was going and doing fun things and I was like, I don't have to go to college. And so
What if I had taken all the things that broke me and made them my truth?
I was on top of the world. And to any of those that have been here throughout it all, thank you so much because it's incredible. Like, it's really amazing.
And if I fall out, I'll lay on the ground and look to the clouds. It's like I got brand new eyes and I can finally see what it's always been right there in front of me. And with these brand new eyes, I'll take in everything and I will finally see me.
I've had my fair share of breakdowns on the internet though. It wasn't all highs. And my family moved and that was terrifying. It was right after I graduated high school. I had you guys. You guys have always been my ride or die. You were right there with me through it all. I got really lucky again. I made really cool friends in Florida. Kind of slowed down on the vlogging. My dream was always, I'm gonna blow up, I'm gonna move to LA, meet friends out there, it's gonna be super dope. And you know, at 16, I flew out there. I met up with like my manager at the time. My mom was with me, God forbid, oh my God, she was having a freaking heart attack. She was like, if she moves out here, I swear to God. We're on Mulholland Drive. I don't really know what to think of it yet. I don't know, I'm still kind of, let's go jump off a cliff.
Well, I've been getting judgy vibes.
Update, I've been driving around, get the feel for it. For nothing, I'm not moving here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, why I wanted to drive, it is GTA.
We didn't go by the Playboy Mansion. We said we were gonna go check that out.
Yeah, I want to go in there.
This isn't for me. It was weird because I felt kind of lost, not going to college and then having a job that still not a lot of people were doing. I was super focused on hitting 1 million. Kind of like leaned into a new style of videos.
Hey, brother. Shit, man, hadn't been on one of these since the 80s. Hey, my mic's in there. I cut that whole fucking yard quick as shit.
I was just gonna offer you a beer.
This YouTube?
I got in trouble, so I have to film everything I do now.
That's not real.
Then I kind of just stopped. And the whole reason I was so excited about hitting 1 million was because I wanted to make this. And where I'm at now versus where I was a year ago when I was super close, or 2 years ago when I was super close, hell, 3 years ago when I thought I was gonna hit it. I'm so glad it's happened at the time it's happened because the whole message has definitely changed. You know, I thought blowing up on YouTube was going to solve all of my issues. I was lonely in high school. I was depressed. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And
you look fine in the evening, honey, it's starting the storm.
I just thought that this was going to solve everything. And I think a lot of people that we look at online kind of act like it does. And I thought it did for a while.
Favorite place in the world. I love it so much, and I'm going in because I'm hot.
Until recently, this past, I want to say year, I just hit another like of loneliness. Going fucking through it, y'all.
Just know, for anyone who feels alone or lost, you can have everything you've ever dreamed of and still feel the same way. And I'm really grateful I have you guys. I wouldn't trade this job for anything, and it is an isolating and lonely job, but this too shall pass.
Won't be alone for the rest of my life. I'll build a boat for when the river gets high. I'll meet a girl in the heat of July, and I'll tell her so she knows that I'm broke, but I'm real rich in my head. That I broke a bone that never healed in my hands. When I hold her close, I might loosen my grip, but I won't ever let her go. I won't ever let her go.
What? Like, I got everything I thought I wanted, but I felt alone, even with 900 something thousand of you guys watching. I live in Florida with my family now. I'm 20. A lot of my friends, a lot, they're like 3, have jobs, boyfriends. We're growing up. And I was like, shit, what do I do? Where do I go? Where do I move? It sounds so out of touch, but it was so real for me. You know, this is awesome. I love it. But it made me realize life is all about people. When you're in those states of loneliness and depression, I remembered this time around, it's not forever, it's temporary. If you can just get a different perspective, take a step back and realize it's gonna be okay. And if we could all just love each other a little bit more and be more present. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I do all of these things, but life is just about love. It's all about love. Loving your family, your friends, loving the person that gives you your coffee every morning. It sounds so cliche, but that's what it's all about. When we die, we're not taking any of this shit. We're not taking any of it with us. It's about the things you do down here. This did not fix my problems. The number in my bank account did not fix my problems. But the things that put me at ease, the things that put a smile on my face is relationships with people. And that leads to love. God's got me. No matter where you are in life, everything happens for a reason. One door shuts, another door opens. When I was 14 years old, why did I not have any friends? Maybe it was the whole reason for me to pick up a camera and start recording my life. I had to be put in that state of loneliness for things. I realize now, I think this was all for a way different and bigger reason than just myself. I don't want to sit here and be like, here's my story to 1,000,000 and life's great and I'm the happiest person ever. Life is great and I am happy most days, but this was all, it's so much more than an entertaining video. It has become, over the past 4 years, it sounds corny, but genuinely, I feel like I've built like a family of people. I'll be having a bad day and one of you will come up and grab me and be like, you got me out of a really bad place, or my boyfriend broke up with me and I listened to your podcast and it just made me feel so much better, or you make me feel so much less alone. When I meet you guys and things like that come out of your mouths, I want you guys to realize y'all do the exact same thing for me. Life is such a gift and we're only here for a certain amount of time, so we just gotta live it out while we can. And thinking back to those moments where I felt like I didn't want to be here, my Uncle Donnie would always say, it's a selfish decision. It's my YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
You're gonna
YouTube it too.
And I never understood that. I never got why he would say that, but I get it now. This is Sadie. I listened to your podcast. It literally made me so happy.
Well, there it is, folks. Wow. So cute. Aww. I have a good feeling in my chest.
Where we are, I don't know where we are, but it will be okay.
Of the situation in here.
Where we are.